Well, money is at the heart of some big issues impacting New Mexico right now. And joining us this morning from Washington is U.S. Senator Tom Udall. Good morning, Senator. Thanks so much for joining us.
Good to be with you this morning, Deanna.
All right. Well, very good. Let's start with the cash for clunkers. Now, Senate Majority Leader Harry Reid said he believes that he does have the votes, but this was after some serious negotiating yesterday. What kinds of things were negotiated that made it a big deal to sign today?
Well, the real big problem was that the Republicans were putting up a filibuster on this and were requiring us to go through all the hoops in order to get the bill to the floor. And as you said, Senator Reid has counted the votes. We believe there are 60 votes in place to do this. The meeting at the White House yesterday was very important in this respect because the House took the money away from a renewable energy fund that would have leveraged an additional $20 billion, and the President promised that he was going to replenish that fund and make sure that the money was there. So that was a crucial part of this also.
All right. The next thing that's happening today, of course, Supreme Court nominee Sonia Sotomayor and her confirmation. That looks like a done deal.
Oh, I think listening to the debate and listening to the announcements of who's going to support and who isn't, I think it is a good deal. And I think it's a good thing for the country. I think she's extremely well qualified. And in all my visits in New Mexico, people have been very, very supportive of her, and they want to see her on the Supreme Court starting in the fall for this new term.
All right, very good. Now, something that you're working on is something for dairy farmers. I've kind of pegged this as milk wars every week. It seems like that's the big thing where the low price gets you in the grocery store. So what have you done?
Well, the real issue with our dairy farmers is that the prices for selling the milk have dropped so low that many of the farmers are on the edge of bankruptcy. Some of them have actually gone bankrupt. And so we met with the Secretary of Agriculture, asked him to raise the floor on price supports. He's agreed to do that. We've also passed an amendment in the Senate that would put additional money into that program. And I think it'll make a real difference to keep our dairy farmers stable and allow them to move down the road and pick up as international trade expands and they're able to get that international market back.
What do you think? We will see a price hike at the grocery store eventually?
Well, the thing that bothers me about the price hike is the prices have stayed stable. I mean, what we're really talking about here is the farmers get the short end of the stick and the consumers don't get any break in the prices. And we've had a request in from the Senate, and a number of senators have asked the antitrust division of the U.S. Justice Department to take a look at the people that handle the milk after it leaves the farm and see if there isn't some price fixing going on there. And this new Justice Department official, I believe, is taking a look at that.
We're just about out of time here, but of course health care was something the President wanted done during this session. It's not going to be done. So what's going to happen over the next few months? What are our chances of something actually coming out of that?
I think that we're going to have a great opportunity over the August break to have a discussion with our constituents. People want a change in the health care system. They want to see reform. The premiums are too high. They've seen costs go up. 14,000 people a day lose their insurance. And we're trying to craft a program that will keep those costs down, bend the cost curve, put in good preventive care, and reform that whole delivery system. I mean, I think that's something that is very, very important, reforming the health care delivery system and taking on the insurance companies on some of their bad practices.
All right. Well, Senator Udall, thank you so much for joining us, and hopefully we'll see you when you head back to New Mexico.
You sure will, Deanna. Great to be with you this morning.
All right. Take care now.